All right, Vipers Whip back. We're picking it up right where we left off. And we're heading into the last games of the season. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, but I can't look at it. Oh, it was cancelled. Okay. Well. Transfer day used to be pretty exciting. You get agents coming to you with players wanting to sign a deal that day. Transfer deadline day is very exciting in real life because managers make all sorts of bad decisions. A couple good decisions. But mostly bad decisions are made on deadline day. You would have got the players you wanted already. Now, if you offered them a contract a few weeks ago and they actually sign on deadline day, that's not the player I'm talking about. I'm talking about when on deadline day you look at the players, they're available, agents come to you and say, oh, our player would like to play for your team, blah, blah, blah. You see a lot of bad decisions made on those kind of deals. So, yeah, it's always kind of funny. But the deadline day would pass more incrementally. So deadline day is not in the game right now. But it used to pass in it would ask if you want to take part in deadline day. And then it would pass in half-hour increments or something. It was a whole episode would be deadline day because there'd be deals in and out, lots more deals going on. But again, there's no lower leagues here, so deadline day. Maybe deadline day will come in when all the leagues are in. If you don't want to play a team in Europe, don't buy the game yet. Basically, the other leagues are going to be in time for the World Cup. So they're going to come in March, April, May, sometime in time for the World Cup to start. And I'm hoping deadline day is one of those features. So there's features that are coming, and deadline day should be one of them. And when they bring the other leagues in, I would like to make sure that the lower leagues in England, at least, which stretch far downward, are in the game. But yeah, nothing happened. What we can do, just want to see. Oh, somebody went to slightly interested to play for us, but no thanks. And I have never talked to this person, so that's weird that and then these no interest ones are still here. But basically, none of these players, they haven't been signed by their team yet. They're not going to get signed by their team. You can see Casey is on an end of the year contract, which means we could go sign her in the next transfer window in January next year. But not this season. Kind of sucks because I do want her. I think she's a good player. These two don't matter. This is for goalies, so you see that they're missing those stats. That's fine. If you do see a player with those. That would be interesting. Yeah, but like, so this is a wonder kid, a little older than I would like, and let's do a comparison with. This is not super fair, so we're gonna ignore a couple things. Attributes over here, she's not as good, but some of these can get better, and you don't want necessarily eccentricity. I would like a mouse over to work here. It doesn't. It does when you go look at the player, but yeah, you don't see anything here, which is kind of a dumb decision again. But reflexes are hard to train. Okay. Her passing is not great, but that can go up. That will go up. First touch can go up. Handling can go up. Kicking can go up. Communication goes up. It's really reflexes that are hard to improve. Okay. All the stuff in this middle lane here can go up. And over here, though, you can get stronger, but she's already strong, and she can't jump. So her aerial reach is higher, though, which, what? How does that two things, is she really tall? No, she's shorter than Maloney, but has better aerial reach. This is actually a good goalie. And I can pick her up in the off season. I have no scouting budget. 4.0. Well, okay. I pick her up. Why not? I haven't found a good defensive mid to replace Finn. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I have found a couple. Ella Parker. Well, you were up for. Yeah. Okay. Decide your future. I don't care. There's gonna be people really unhappy because we didn't. But you can only list them for loan. If nobody picks them up, it's not my fucking problem. It's your agent's job to go drum up business. Oh, we could give up first place with a loss here. If Bristol City, well, they lost their last game. Will we give up first place? Oh, well, okay, yeah, we're still on the same number of games played. No, that was us that lost 1-0. Okay. All Alright, we got Schmidt on for the first time. Blades played in the under 21 game. I'm gonna have to stop her from doing that. Or for the under 21s to play a game on the same fucking day as we do. Yes. Our team is finally able to play the full game. It takes a while to get your condition and your everything up. And tactics, opposition. What are they doing? They're the same as the other people. So we're gonna do this always. No, not you. Oh yeah, these two. They're gonna end up in the box. And then these people are gonna end up in the box. And this person's gonna end up in the box, and we're gonna slam as hard as we can into these people. And fuck it, I forgot to change that, and fix it. Fix that. If you watch this video, anyone from SI, this should not delete this. Kenneth's got a card already. And Sheffield United is caving us in. Second yellow. Okay, we do have our new D out there that can jump. I think we're okay. If it comes near post. Ooh. Schmidt is pretty good looking there. Huge blanket of hair. Wow, we're getting just crushed. Still, it's the quality we're looking for. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'll count that as a throw-in goal. So that's a set piece goal that worked out. And Atkinson played it back across. I don't think she was trying to score. Maybe. And Lavanga got her head on it. So thank you very much for changing the game around. We now have more possession and we're catching up in shots and everything. Here is our team about to lose the ball though, probably. Atkinson to Priscilla. Oh my god, are we going to score here? We are. Oh, Priscilla, what a goal. Oh, we broke the rule. We broke the rule. We broke the rule. Priscilla, I love you. Izzy, I love you. That was such a great goal. Okay, so we got Aline playing the ball way over. Atkinson getting her head on it. She can get her head on balls, which is nice. That's one of the reasons I re-signed her. And Priscilla choosing the far side off the post and in. What a beautiful goal. Both our strikers have scored today, which is lovely. I think Priscilla has another goal bonus that she could earn. And she hasn't been scoring lately. That first kind of 20 minutes of the game was not looking good for us, but they turned it around. No, we don't score on set pieces almost any time. So they started with the ball. One thing you can look up on YouTube, which is pretty fun, is the turkey drop from WKRP. Such a great episode. I remember watching it. I don't remember watching the whole episode, but I've seen the whole episode before. Like when I was 3 years old or something when it came out. But I have watched all of WKRP with my mom before, so yeah, I remember the episode though, and I've been seeing the clips on YouTube and people reacting to it. Good hands by Maloney. She didn't drop that ball. And is this still going? But yeah, look up Turkey drop WKRP. Pretty entertaining. Look for the longer version because some versions cut out a bit of Les Nessman. So yeah, I'm happy. This is starting to get long enough to be concerning. Okay. That was a great pass. She almost tripped Atkinson. Oh. It does not draw a line between the advanced left and the strikers in the middle. I think in the older versions, like 2018 or something, it did. You could have lines all over the place, if I'm not mistaken. But they reduced it. But that's a magical play between two players. That's really good. Izzy, that's why I signed her. She's involved in so many positive highlights. Many more than Ellie. So it was a no-brainer to re-sign Izzy. Now, will she be able to keep it up in League One? I don't know. Here she is, potting the ball in. Nobody got to it. That's fine. If this goes all the other way, I'm not blaming that on Izzy. And a bad shot and a good save also. I haven't seen Smith handle the ball yet. She played it way down the field, which I hate, but it worked out. Oh my god, do we get a double highlight? Corner kick. No? What? That looked weird. Okay. I don't mind Izzy shooting, but that was a weird one because she had somebody in the middle. And she's primarily a passer. She gets a assist bonus in her contract. Which I'm always happy to give those performance bonuses. Do we have any players laboring out there? I always want to get my captain on the field occasionally because she's our captain and it's nice. Brown had a yellow card. I'm going to take the yellow cards off. I'm going to put Shiva in here. And I'll get Rabajan on for Westrup, who has played a lot of games lately. And let's do that. I hope they score one goal because I don't like paying clean sheet bonuses. And there we go. Okay. Well, yeah, she's like taller than our goalie, so taller than Corbin. See, Corbin was the one defending her. I don't blame anyone else. They were blocking the middle, and Corbin was defending her, and she's way taller than Corbin. Martha Otang. So this is why I say you have to have tall players on your... Like, there's Corbin. She's not tall enough to stop that from happening. She's not a good enough jumper. She's not a good enough header. The opposition has scored at least 4 goals like that, where Corbin was not able to stop it. At least 4 this year. At least 4. And like I said, I've played at least 10 versions of this. Okay. That was not even close. But yeah, like, I'm not saying we lost games because of her shortness, but it hasn't helped. It hasn't helped. There's Priscilla going to take a shot, curl it around the wall. I would go near side. Oh, she went far side. The goalie almost got it. But a volley afterwards, oh, close. And a corner that we get. Oh, we got a couple tall people out there. I left Schmidt on the field. Let's see, can she get her head on it? No. Gomez, you had time to bring it down. You didn't have to volley it over the net. And another immediate replay. Would you guys want to see an adult game played by me? There's quite a good one. It's Fuda. Oh, what a shot. Clara, thank you so much. And boy, she doesn't have a goal bonus in her contract, at least this one. I'll give her one next time. Oh, she didn't even get mad that I didn't even bring in another person from 10, wherever she's from. I can't remember now. Tanzania? I'm just making up a name there, probably. So, Tanzania? Am I making up names? Have you seen that video where the guy asks I presume it's he's probably in the friend zone, to be honest. Asks this girl if she can name a country in Africa, and she thinks it's a trick question. Like where's the connection bar between Atkinson and Priscilla? They connect so many times. And she just says Africa. Like she thinks it's a trick question. And he is, I'm pretty sure he's in the friend zone because he doesn't correct her. Oh no, Brown was already on the field. Do I have anyone? Yeah, okay. This is why I keep players like Kitching. Because they can play anywhere on the field. I did literally try and sell her, but... And Kitching has decent crossing. And what a patient ball, and Priscilla, a good run by her. I already did that. This is a pretty definitive win, and after that start, the first 20 minutes, remember what that looked like? Not good. Anyways, maybe I should make a different account for it, but there's an adult game that is pretty good. If you like that kind of thing. So, move back firmly into first place, up 5 points. I think we have 7 games left, maybe 8. Seven games left. You play 11 other teams, right? So 22 games. So we have 7 games left. Bristol City hasn't played yet, but we won when we had to. If they win, they'll have 35 points, still 2 points back, and I'm quite pleased with that. Nice work, everyone. That was good. And she did a good job there. I have noticed that my players are not ultra happy right now. Oh, she's already very happy, so yep, there you go. That's why I haven't signed her really. So attend the press conference. Let's go. Okay, so yeah, it automatically puts them on rest, and it deletes. Oh my God, I haven't changed that. I'm going back to training right after this. Didn't I say that? What's over here? Yeah. Nobody wanted you, and you're gone at the end of the year. Just shut up. And we have to, until if we were like 12 points up or something, I would be starting her, but I'm not really willing to do that right now. All right. Squad unhappy with treatment. No, fuck off. Shut up. She wanted a loan or transfer. I listed her for both. No team wanted her in the transfer out window, and nobody ever takes people from there. This doesn't work right now. It might work in the men's leagues, I don't know. But in the women's leagues, this does not fucking work. There's no lower teams to send people to. Yeah, all I can do is do this. You can't do more than that. Okay? So, and she's sick anyways. Send home. Yeah, she has the flu. Get the fuck out of here. And I will just say, most of the time when you get a flu with a team, you probably got it from a team member, like when you play professional football, because you spend all your time with the team. Now, a lot of these players probably live at home with their parents, because if they're anywhere from around Sunderland, because they don't get paid enough to have their own place, or they live together with other players, but the game doesn't simulate that. That would be a great next step, where if they included a bit of their personal life. So maybe you would choose, because right now the choice is obvious, you send them home. But if they play, like let's say she lives with McInnes, because you get 2 or 3 women together, you pay for a place. Would you maybe choose to treat her at the club, like isolate her at the club? I don't know. You know, the choice would be harder if it simulated some of that back end stuff, where do these girls live together maybe? There was something here about under 21s. Here. And that's all fine. Okay. Yeah, Waldy will play when she comes back. Because Smith is just a squad player, so. Whereas Waldy was a regular starter, I think. No. Who's unhappy? Dale and no. Our team cohesion is low. That's what I wanted to change. Match day. No, squad training. Training calendar. I forgot to do this, but I got it in time for this one. I wish you could just set. Oh no, that's not what I want. Match preparation, match review. You get team cohesion out of this. This is where you would sit down with your team, review the game footage if there's anything that needs to be reviewed. After a game like that, you probably wouldn't do match review, or if you wanted to blow smoke or sunshine up their ass. I guess smoke is the bad one. Sunshine is the good one. But yeah, so I've been missing. I do it, then the schedule gets changed. It doesn't go away like it used to. They fixed that, I think. It's just I forgot to do it for the... And here we go. This is good. And she's still injured. Blades is eligible this time. And Jones is injured? What happened? Oh yeah, she has the flu. Roberts is happy. Oh, just whatever. I don't fucking care. Let's just win the game, people. Let's try that. And address the team, media. It's not quite getting the responses it normally gets. Ooh, bit of a rainy day at our park, and they're playing the classic 4-4-2. There's really no way to break this shit down. It's a very defensive, and it's why it's not played as often. It has a chance for offense, right? Like, yeah, we want all these people. And we're going to go hard on these people. And again, I forgot to change it to position. And again, I don't want to click on everything, so whatever. If it looks like we're marking a lot of their team, these players are going to be in crossing the ball. I want you to limit their crossing, right? And these people are going to be in the box. These people are going to be in the box. So we want to tightly mark all of these people. And then these guys will come up and do give and goes with this person. And they're going to try and cross the ball in. So yes, but they're not going to be in the box almost ever. So it's good. It's fine to go in hard on them. So 4-4-2 was the meta for a while. But it's not really anymore. I don't think I originated this myself. It's a adaptation of something I was doing before. Oh, okay. Who got their head on that? And who was trying to stop that? I would like to know. I didn't pay enough attention. We're getting caved in again, but we only need a few moments of quality. Oh, what a weird throw-in. That's not what I'm trying to do. And I feel like Clara could have taken a step there. There's only one defenseman beside her, so she could have maybe done something else there. Alright, come on guys, let's break this shit down. There's no use playing wider or anything like that with this kind of formation because they have 2 people out wide. They have 4 people playing defense, you know, so it is what it is. They're a very defensive team. They're getting more shots than us. What I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna see if that makes a difference. And what the fuck is going on out there, people? Here we go, here we go, here we go, let's go. We never score on corner kicks, although that was their corner kick, so I'm glad. Their goalie is a sweeper keeper, so is it Sunderland or no? I've been watching so many highlights from different teams because of the World Cup stuff and the Champions League stuff lately. But in one game, the goalie just a sweeper keeper. He's out at the top of the circle. They got it near the center line. And he looked and saw that the keeper was up at like 24 yards or something. And he just chipped it way over the goalie and scored. Tell Libby McKinney to shoot less often. She has 13 finishing. Fuck. Who designed this advice? And it might be as high as 16. Just it's like in the middle of the coast. Beautiful play over. Wonderful. It's time for Aline and Clara to put their heads together and get some goals because it's always come down to Lizzie and Priscilla to do it. I'm sure if I look back they've connected quite often, but often that ball is played in the air over to Lizzie. So they started with this ball. Let's see if we get it back. It's going to be theirs. Unless this continues. So close on one end and then just run with it. Oh, back to Atkinson. Held up nicely. McInnes to Finn. Over to Gomez. And she's going to score. Nope. So close, yet so far. And what a bit of a journey for their team there. And I'll keep. I don't really want to sub anyone out for. Well, again, I like to have my captain on the field. She's can play almost anywhere there, but I'll get her in for Brown. And anyone else I want to sub out right now? I don't think so. McInnes has not played poorly. If that was around 6, I would take it. But right now, I'll just do that. And now if somebody blazes Roberts on that side, then I'll wish I hadn't done that because Roberts is not fast. But, okay, so we got the ball there. Something I hate the goalie doing because this happens, but worked out in our favor this time. Play it out wide. Oh, no, Gomez came into the middle. Can she She makes up for her earlier miss and pots in our number 2 goal, our safety goal, so I can make these changes. And right, her backup has the flu, so yes, Atkinson has to we'll come out for kitching. A nice run by Aline and good vision by Priscilla there. And another win. Try this formation with your team. What do you mean there was a let off? There was a goal scored late there. Good, and they haven't played their 16th game. They did win their game that they did play, so yes, they could end up at 2 points back still. Yep, she had a great game. Fantastic. Say that. There we go. This is another episode, right? Did we play 2 games in this episode already? When's our fixture schedule here? We have played 2 games of this episode. The next game is in a week against Man City. If I don't play it in this episode, you're going to think I replayed until I beat Man City. But if I save it right here, stop the episode, like I'm not going to play through a goddamn week before the game. If I pick it up and it's right at the game, so I won't save before the game. But I'm going to stop this episode here because I need to eat some lunch. So, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. And I will pick... there will be another episode today. Honestly, I want to finish... I'm so excited to finish the season, which will happen between today and tomorrow. I will finish the season, and then during the week when I'm working or whatever, I won't be uploading as much, of course, but I will be thinking about who I'm going to pick up in the summer. So probably I will have a transfer video where I show it will be a short video where I go over the players and why I picked them up and everything like that. But that's if we win the league. And then I would just go to the preseason. I probably wouldn't show the friendlies because who cares? Maybe again show why I'm doing the friendlies or why I'm picking the friendlies, because it will have been a long time since episode 1 where I showed why I did the friendlies I did, trying to make money for the club. But when we get promoted, we're going to have more money. Still, we need to make money. I don't know. I'll think about it. Anyways, I gotta go have some lunch. Not sure what I'm gonna have right now. Some pierogies and vegetables. I can make pancakes. I have applesauce. It's a really good, unsweetened applesauce is a really good topping for pancakes. I make my own rye flour pancakes and they're pretty good. Pretty good. And there's not a lot of bad stuff in them actually, so and then applesauce on top, so they're not as unhealthy as regular pancakes. But yeah, I'm gonna go do that, and I'll have some vegetables too to help me digest everything. So I will see you guys after lunch. So if you're in anywhere in the West, have a good lunch. If you're in the East, you're probably thinking about dinner. Have a good dinner.